Some more activations from that's my hand. So that moon. Sure you know that, I'm sure you've heard that everything is energy. And when I do these activations, they're all about raising your vibration. Because if you've never done anything like this before, and you found your way here, and you listened and you stayed and you have been doing the activations, and you keep moving forward with it, this is important. And if you're following your heart, and your heart is also guiding you to be here, then that's great. I've seen a lot of things around of people doing it other ways. This is spontaneous and coming right from my heart to yours. But it's not coming from me, it's coming through me. There's a difference. So when you see, of course, the world, and with, all the different ways that the world likes to show people, when you see that, what do? Do you take it in your heart of hearts and say, look at this contraption over here. Should I just buy into that and do it that way? And then you look at this over here and you bring that into your heart. It's all about feeling and believing in the feeling and not in the mind, or what's dangling a carrot in front of you to show you a different way that perhaps is not the best way, but maybe it's showing an easier way. But you have to think, does God want it that way? And when I do these sessions, if anything I said that you don't agree with or that you're unhappy with, I'm told not to take anything personal, so neither should you. Nothing that I said should ever be taken personal, because it's not directed at anyone. I'm not trying to hurt or harm anything. Let's just get that out in the open right now. And even though when I come on and I show myself and I don't have a bubbly smile on every time I show up, well, I was told you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. And pay no attention to appearances. Nor do I think, I don't look at people as better than another or one is superior to the other. I don't look at life like that. I don't look at people like that. Nor have I ever compared myself to another. I don't have time for this. And I just wanted to make that clear because I received a message on it today. You're not better than everybody else. I never said I was better than anybody else. Did I ever in my entire life say I was better? I don't have time for such thoughts. Nor, these mosquitoes again. Nor am I saying that those that are chosen are better than anyone else. I never said that either. Now, for a change, it would be nice if I had people that had my back rather than stand up to me because I'm really sick and tired of it. Now, I don't know why you wouldn't address those that feel that they're a better choice to be chosen rather than the chosen themselves. Why hasn't anyone addressed that yet? And let's get down to it. I made different choices than some. I didn't even know what that was about. But then I hear people are crying because they're not chosen. I find that really hard to believe. If they only knew what it takes to be that. But I don't need to go into all that because then that's a whole nother talk that I'm not really wanting to get into right now. And I'm still here, even though my wrist is cracked in 3 places. And then I'm told, about doing for others. Not that I need to explain myself, because I was told I don't need to explain myself. I've been in service since before I knew I was in service. And I wasn't getting paid. I was doing it for free. And I was doing it because it was necessary and important. And for a very long time, people want to have, they've said so many years, but, it's really not accurate, because when I sat down to think about it, it's, longer. Than their estimation. And I was more than happy to do it. And I was doing it in private. I didn't, announce to the world that this is what I'm doing. I didn't feel it was necessary. But I always have people constantly, trying to have, it's like, how often are you kind? How often do you have something nice to say? Or is it always judgmental? Is it always criticizing? Is it always putting your head in your hands and covering, I don't need that. When I stepped into this, I've said this before, I didn't tell anybody I was doing it, nor did I ask anyone for anything. I just did it. But I didn't know I was going to get all this crap either. I don't know why people find it so hard to be kind. I don't know why people find it so hard to have something that is positive to say. It's always what you want to fly off the handle, take a cheap shot, take a cheap stab, be sarcastic, and then yell at the top of your lungs like that's going to get your message across to a beyond extreme super sensitive empath.